We started off in the 50s by having a legislative council, mostly comprised of members of the Council of the Administrator. We had to make the choice between two parliaments, either to represent our Kundu or the House Tambaran.
If I can now call upon Sir John Kaputin also to come and say a few words. Please, a round of applause for Sir John, one of our pioneer legislators, gracing us with his presence. Thank you. Thank you, Sir John.
The Honourable Speaker of our National Parliament, Mr. Clark, my colleague, members of Parliament, both past and current, students, what a pleasure it is to see you here today. Let me call upon you and put the onus on you that the future of this country will depend on how you respect the Constitution and how you legislate in the future for the well-being and the welfare of our people. Having said that, let me digress a little and provide you with a little history of the various stages of our Parliament participation. We started off in the 50s by having a legislative council, mostly comprised of members of the Council of the Administrator. From there, we went on to become the House of Assembly. We then saw participation by our elders who were elected to represent the various parts of our country. We express our gratitude to those people for having laid the foundation for our democracy today. From there, we then went on to the House of Assembly. We then began to see various sectors of our society, both Australians and Papua New Guineans, who were members of the then House of Assembly. In 1984, as we've heard from the Speaker of the House of Assembly or the National Parliament, this Parliament was opened by the then Prince Charles, now King Charles III. This building was designed by architects and workers of the former Department of Works, and it was led by Cecil Hogan, the chief architect of the then Department of Public Works. When the designs came out, presented, our former Speaker, Barry Holloway, was then the Speaker, and I was his Deputy Speaker. We had to make the choice between two parliaments, either to represent our Kundu or the House Tambaran. We thought, in our wisdom as Speaker and Deputy Speaker, that it would be more appropriate for something like what you see now to represent us, our culture, our architecture, and something to be proud of. And therefore, between the Speaker and myself, we recommended the House Tambaran to the then cabinet to approve for future construction. The changes over the years, I will not go to that too much long, but the caliber and the nature of our representation in this honorable House is changing, not only in terms of colors, but also in terms of representation. We are proud of the decision by our Speaker of the House, supported by his staff, to put on this event for us to celebrate today our National Parliament. I thank you.
Thank you again to Sir John Kaputin, and another one of our fine, of course, pioneer legislators.